It's week 5 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's gonna be a good one. All that and more coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smell starts to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers.
Well, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Secures this at the 17. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This time it's a passing play. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long for him here. It is Cup, left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 23. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game. But this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still just the first quarter here.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right in this world of analytics and looking at scores, it starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Throwing it to start this drive. That's Mitchell on the slant. Now he's past the 25. And that is a touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys push the lead to 2 scores now. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Back out runs their offense. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Hill to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that'll give him a first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Their offense ready to take the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. This finds Mitchell complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
This is Pollard running left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Right back to Pollard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they'll have 1st down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun here. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And that makes it 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hill now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing is Hill. Cut out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Brought in right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now, off play action. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Up.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught for the first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's only 2 on the pickup, but it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return makes it up to the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Hill. Complete out to the right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Here he goes on the bootleg. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
To throw it on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give to Pollard on the option. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll throw it. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's a throw. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Here comes their offense out again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Hill. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 25 on 2nd down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And in for the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys grow the lead now to 22 points. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A final throw before the break. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with... We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the 2nd half is underway. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll come out throwing. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one does not go far. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running right, here's Pollard. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Pass play coming here. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense running back out now. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw, Hill. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hill to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And they're going to have a first down.
Sacramento.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too. And that D-tackle just got it done.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They run the counter to Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
When this offense hasn't been able to reach the end zone, he's been able to end their drives with points anyway. That's now his 3rd field goal, and they're grateful to play some add-on.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So second down coming up. Back to throw, Hill. Setting up the running back screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, off play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up first and 10. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's first and 15. They'll throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Second and 6 coming up here. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. On the give, this is Pollard. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives them the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the give to Pollard. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down from the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Going with Pollard on the ground. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! These guys put up even more points in a win. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing his Hill. Looking right, and he finds him. Now he's past the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hill. Has it down close. He has the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Pollard. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Right back to Pollard. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The give on second to Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And these guys continue piling on to this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Hill. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 30. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hill now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in ABQ. These guys nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff running right, Pollard. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Receiver in motion, going left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This celebration begins for our winners as we bid farewell from Albuquerque.